Good afternoon, everybody. We have a beautiful field hockey day. This is Paul Ferentz at Plymouth Regional High School with Zach Keitel. He's going to help me. He's not related to Harvey Keitel, but he's a great kid from Rhode Island. He's filming and commentating his first field hockey game ever. He's really a pro at soccer in all cases at Plymouth State University.
Oh, thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate that.
It's a pleasure to have you. One guy can't do this job. And we're going to have a fun game because Plymouth is, they're at home. They're hosting, and you're not supposed to lose your whole game. And as it is today, they are undefeated. And they have been putting goals up. That's a mystery because goals are very hard to come by in field hockey. But they have been scoring quite a bit. And I love Molly Edmark in goal. The game is underway, folks. Less is more. Let's watch. 22 is Olivia, who's been scoring some goals along with Ogden. I think there's probably 6 or 7 different scorers on this team already. Already we're in the circle looking for a goal here. Kelsey Johnston, and yeah, we have a great group here. They're playing really well so far for Coach Luffenberg. And you know how it is, Zach. All you're doing is really tuning up for the playoffs, which are at the end of the year, and you know how important that is.
Oh, of course. I feel like field hockey is almost like baseball in a sense. You know, once you get towards the end of the season, you really got to get on a run and stay hot.
Yes, you do, because you're one and done. I like the Stark girl. Picked that ball up and took off, and now they're approaching the circle. Stark, by the way, is 2-2 this year. I don't know who their competition was. I haven't looked them up. But we're playing some good defense in there. Molly Edmark coming out of the cage. She's a goalie. And she's been really taking charge of this defense and directing traffic. That's Avery Stone, number 9, fighting on the other side. Gains possession. He's going to send it down, probably to Olivia if she can get it to her. She's trying. Tough on a grass field, folks. All these kids are going to have a much better chance when they go to college playing on the turf, like Plymouth State University is working on getting for their field hockey team, Zach.
That would be nice to see, honestly. I'm sure they could use that field for a couple of different reasons as well.
They have a tough team, a great coach, and they've been trying for years.
Mm-hmm.
They are fierce competitors, and they deserve it. In the circle now for Stark. Looking to score early. Break it up. That looks like Gracie. Gracie Como going the distance. Now she sends it down. What a pass to Olivia. Olivia's in front of the goal there. Good effort. We're still in the circle, working on a corner, and we lose possession. Well, Plymouth has been very fortunate this year. Like I said, they're undefeated, and that always helps a team. You got to play with confidence.
Oh, for sure. And that was the thing with the soccer game I was just commentating yesterday. The Gators, the Pine Manor Gators, they were undefeated when they came in to play against Plymouth. And you got to know, like,
I saw that game, Zach. That was fierce.
Exactly, you know.
And they came back from down 2-1, Plymouth, to win it.
To an undefeated team. So maybe the Bobcats here should keep a good head on their shoulders and keep their minds straight.
They are. They're a pretty focused group. Playing hard together. Been practicing since the dog days of August. And we're in the circle again. Liv has it. Trying to keep it in. She keeps it in. And doesn't get possession. Looking for a corner down there. It's when there's an infraction within the circle and the offensive team gets a chance at a corner. It's a very good chance and an opportunity to score.
It's very close to keeping it in right there.
Yeah, it's tough over there. Elsa Lauriette's doing a great job on that side. Number 3. And it's Plymouth. Elsa's going to put it on her. She's got it. Takes it in the circle. Looking to generate some offense. Sends a beauty across. That's one you got to send in. It's a great hit, but we maintain possession. Back into the circle. John Stark's holding her own, playing some good D down there. Again, we have it in the circle. John Stark, again, playing the D, kicking it out. That looks like Emma Campbell. She is tough. Stark gets it out, tries to send it away, but no. Here we go. Plymouth ball. That was Kelsey Johnston fighting for it, and she has maintained possession. Sends it out to Plymouth. They're on top of the circle. Still Plymouth. It looks like a corner. That's a big advantage right off the bat. Holly Mason down there.
There's a bunch of hard fought battles going on within the circle you see already.
They're going to establish position right now and see who's going to dominate. They send it out. Kelsey has it. Back to Liv. Liv sends it across the middle. She's got to put that in there. Looks like Marissa. And out of bounds. Beautiful day for this game. Nice and cool. A little humid.
Hey, you couldn't ask for a better one, though, honestly. On my way here, it was raining a little bit.
Another corner. Back to Olivia. Back to Kels. Elsa trying to keep it in the circle. You got to generate a shot. That's disappointing for Plymouth not to generate a shot coming off a corner. Here we go, right up the middle there. I can't see who that is. Holly Mason putting the back in there. That's a good hit.
Seems as though they're getting opportunities.
Yeah, they are. They're generating the offense. That was Gracie Como. Put it back in the circle. This is the third corner. Corners are an opportunity to score. It's your ball, your play, and the least you could do is get a good hard shot off. It's like a corner kick, Zach. Those are opportunities to score. You got to take advantage.
24 minutes left here in the first half.
It's a hard shot down there. It's another corner. So the opportunity is there. Plymouth has got to take advantage.
See what they can do with this one. What kind of plays would you run off this corner?
Quick and dirty, right to the best hitter and have them send it as hard as they can. Look for the rebound like you do in hockey. Right there, send it. Sticks her on the ground for defense, so that's a good defensive play. Kelsey's in there fighting for it. Now she sends it in. Going to be another corner. Must have gone off her foot. You got to utilize your strength, whatever you hit. You got to, when you do a corner, you got the best header coming out of soccer who's going to be in the box.
Yep.
Right here, you want your best hitter. You could do a little razzle-dazzle, but it's very tough on grass. It's better off on a regular field hockey surface. Kelsey's got it. Going to send it over there. No score. We're working on it. So it looks like our offense is in pretty good gear.
Plymouth not letting them get over that half line.
No, we got to get a goal before these guys. Otherwise, they're going to think they could win. 2-2. This would be a monster win for them on the road to beat an undefeated team. Still Plymouth ball. Letting them play on. There's a good shot. And it was just wide of the net.
Yeah, looked like he just missed there.
And don't be alarmed by all the whistles. For those of you who are not as understanding in field hockey, they really improved the game so it plays a lot faster, a lot quicker. There's Emma Campbell fighting. There's another one at the goal. They send it out again, and Emma sends it in. We're going to have another corner.
Got to start keeping track of these here, tallying them up.
Well, eventually, if you give a team too many opportunities like this, maybe they're going to mix it up a little. Maybe they won't go back to Olivia on this. Olivia's not taking it out, so maybe they have a different play in mind.
There's always room for error as well, you know. I mean, there's only so many times you can be perfect on defense. Here we go.
Here's a shot. Bumped high. They didn't call it, which is good. Taking it wide. Holly missed it. High stick. You got to give it up. Zach, they're keeping it on their end. They don't want them letting them out over here. Might be a dull day for Molly Edmark in goal.
I'm sure she's not complaining about that too much, though, you know? As long as she gets that clean sheet.
That's a crazy position. High anxiety down there, but she is managing. She has been stepping up. I love how she plays coming out of the cage. And she has got a terrific attitude.
I got to say, all goalies have a different mindset.
Yes, they do. Most are crazy. Player. Molly's not crazy, but most are. You're right. Different mindset. They're like a kicker in the NFL. They're wearing the weight on them.
Oh, yeah.
Elsa's fighting over there for possession on the wide side. I think that Holly comes in and saves her, but it's going to be a John Stark ball, who has only been down here once this half. Kelsey's got on a little mini breakaway. Got it in a circle, fighting to keep it. She does have it, and they're going to gain a corner. So Plymouth right now is dominating in the circle down there, giving themselves many opportunities. They must get a shot off.
Coming together right there, maybe trying to formulate some strategy.
Yeah, they're gonna have to think of something new. I think it's gonna be, I don't know if Olivia is back there gonna send it out now. They've been going. She sends it out to give it back to her. There it is. There's a good hit by Kels. Good block, but it must have been off her foot. Going to be another corner. Ay, ay, ay. Haley Patridge is coming in, number 20. Good stick. Okay, let's see what we can do here, folks. Let's generate a little offense. All the way out to the top. Hesitated. Sends it over now.
She got some space.
Moving it in. Goalie's out there. She steps on it. It's going to be a stroke. Another corner. This could be a record day for corners. They better start scoring off them. You're going to give John Stark some hope.
Just seems like there's one big red wall up in front of that net.
And you're right. And they haven't gotten off, I think, their best shot yet. That was not a good possession right there. They're back in the circle, though. Another kick.
I think we almost had a good deflection there by the Bobcats.
John Stark is begging us to score. And they have a long ride home, too. That's not that fun.
No. I've been on those bus rides, let me tell you what.
So Plymouth is going to try from the other side now. You have an option on either side of the goal. Olivia's taking it out. She's going to send it into Kelsey or maybe Elsa. Right to Kelsey. Gets by her. Holly puts it back in on the left side. Kate Ogden, number 12, has scored a bunch this year. She is Johnny on the spot. And like I said, across the board, there's probably 6, 7, maybe 8 players have scored this year for Plymouth, so they're all a threat.
That's what you like to see for any team. That's amazing.
Exactly. It is a good hard hit. Bounced over Ogden's stick, otherwise she would have redirected that. Didn't go in. Well, Plymouth has dominated so far, so they feel like they're in control. And it's the kind of thing you get. The coach is subbing freely. I love seeing that.
Keep the legs fresh. Why not? You know, this early in the game, get as many players involved, you know, so maybe they can make a difference later on.
Marissa Barrett just came in. Fast. It's going to be a Plymouth ball on that side. What a hit. Great hit right to the goal. I think she called it too high. Can't hit it too high in traffic.
I was very impressed with that stroke, though. That was a solid hit.
Yeah, good hit. So Stark has a shot now. They're going to bring it out. She tried a lift. Lift did not go too high. If you're going to do a lift, it's got to be very high, and you can send it down that way. But
anything that looks dangerous, I'm sure the ref is going to call.
That's what they do, Zach.
Yep.
Exactly. It's like a high kick in soccer in the box. Can't do it. There's another one right in front of the goal. Good save by Stark. I don't see the call. Oh, looks like it's going to be Plymouth possession still. Holly's taking it back here. Holly Mason looking for an opening. She can dribble it in. Sends it down the corner for herself so she can cross it. And that went out of bounds. It's going to be John Stark's ball. So no score. Time has gone by. We got about 16:30 left. 16:10, I mean. And, again, no score. Plymouth at home. Beautiful day. Dominating on offense with multiple opportunities with the corners. But no results as of yet.
You're right, though, with the difference in fields. You know, how many other high schools actually have a turf fields and, you know, show up to Plymouth and have trouble playing on this field?
That's a fact. That has happened, and it's unfortunate. They should all have a turf field. But, yeah, Plymouth has an advantage on grass. This is a very nice grass field, like Plymouth State College has a beautiful grass field. Plymouth State University. But NCAA has ruled it out. You can no longer play on it.
Wow.
That is correct.
I wish I could be playing on this grass here, right, though, for my high school games, because we had a terrible field, I'll tell you what. It was just not a good one.
It's a different game when it's on turf. Different game. More true, much faster.
Yeah, and it's got to be weird having a little bit of, shortstop over there in your field.
That, I never liked it. My daughters played here. I never liked it.
Yep.
I don't know if you could reconfigure and play diagonally here in the outfield. You may have been able to get away with it. I don't know.
I could see it happening over here in right field to center field. I feel like you wouldn't have that so much going on.
That's what I was thinking. Well, we got what we got. It's always been that way at Plymouth.
Yeah, and I mean they're keeping this field up to date and true and green. So I mean that's the most you could ask for, I guess.
Yeah, it plays well. Here's a good shot into the corner, into the center. I mean, it's going to be John Stark ball. Timeout. Good time to take a timeout with 14 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. No score here at Plymouth Regional. Plymouth is dominated with at least a half a dozen corners with no results. And I think they'll figure it out eventually. What you got to be careful of, Zach, as you have seen many times in any sport, is that other team making a quick breakaway.
Those counters will get you, and that's exactly what happened yesterday in that men's soccer matchup between the Gators and Plymouth. It was incredible what Plymouth was able to do on the counterattack because the other team was moving so fast, as we see the Bobcats doing here today with all their corners moving quickly, getting the ball around. But, the other team was just able to get that ball back, recuperate quickly, and get things going on the other end.
One quick breakaway, and you could be caught.
That's it.
And you could have a 1-0 game. And I've seen games where Plymouth has lost, not to jinx them, sorry about this, 25 shots on goal against Laconia. I know a girl who's being scouted that day.
Oh.
Laconia had the one breakaway, one shot on goal, and they win 1-0.
Dang.
It was fabulous.
That is unbelievable.
That's where, athletes they don't expect it, but you know what? They bounce back.
Yeah, and that's a momentum game. I mean, when you're taking that many shots on net, you really feel like you should have 3 goals at least, So when you don't have it, your momentum's going down, and the other team kind of feels like they're doing an even better job keeping you from scoring. So
they're on the road. What do they got to lose? They're going against an undefeated team. So they're holding their own defensively. They got to feel pretty good right now.
100%.
Stopped a lot of shots. Plymouth has got to come out. They're going to come out doing their best again. Looking pretty good so far, but just no fruit. No fruit in the basket. Again, Molly Edmark has not seen a shot yet. She's been fabulous this year. She's very tough. Loves coming out of the cage, which is scary. But I love seeing kids do that. Terrific attitude. And she got a great offense in front of her. There we go again. We got a corner on this one. Plymouth with another opportunity. Got to take advantage. Let's see what they come up with this time. Coming out. We got a shot at it. We waited on it. Haley Patridge waited. She's a defender. She missed it, and now we lose possession.
That's got to hurt.
What was that call?
I think she just took that one straight to the kneecap.
Oh, that was it, an injury.
Yeah,
Haley's a great defensive player. She's back here, number 20, but she's good enough with the hits. They put her on the circle, which you can do that on all. I mean, you could put everybody on the circle. So she went up there. She had a whack and hit the girl in the knee. They got to take a look at that girl. Get some ice anyway.
As you saw in that last play, it was the number 20 making her way up in front. She did that. There's a little bit of a fake there because they still got that big red wall up in front of their net, doing a great job on defense. But then, she takes her final shot when she thought she had an opportunity. Ball ends up in a kneecap of the opposing team.
These kids are tough. A lot of bruises, a lot of bumps. I call them beauty marks. Stitches and all.
Might as well,
Tough game, but they're fabulous athletes, all of them.
Trainers bringing down a cart.
Yep.
Just in case.
Yeah, we got John Bruley there. He's terrific. See what she got. Coach Luffenberg and Coach Austin doing a terrific job. They have a fabulous group this year. They got out here in the dog days of August. You know what that was like.
Oh, these summers up here
100 degrees
are brutal.
and humid. And this group has come together quite well. And the funny thing is that they're doing a lot of scoring, which is very hard to do in field hockey. So they have, like I said earlier, a number of kids who can show up and put it in the net. And that really helps instead of having that one guy to rely on, which is always good when you have an all-star. But all these kids are good. All these kids show up. And I think 6 or 8 of them have already scored this year.
I think in terms of other sports, this is just a little bit slower, so it might be harder for one player to end up scoring so many goals by themselves. So definitely, like you said, it helps to have a wide variety of players who can put the ball in the back of the net, like this Plymouth Bobcats team.
That's true, Zach. And those girls up front, they look for each other.
Mm-hmm.
So and they know enough to get rid of it when they're looking at a defender or 2 defenders. Somebody else is going to be open. And I think they're playing well. She's going to be walking off the field, which is good. Hopefully she won't be diagnosed as concussed by Bruley. She'll be out for 2 weeks if that happens. But we resume play as soon as they find a substitute.
It's always good to see, though, player getting up on her own, walking off the field.
Yeah. Yeah, they get banged around. A lot of these kids get banged around. Both my daughters ended up 6 stitches in the head. They're very proud of.
Wow.
Play good college ball and field hockey.
At that level, yeah.
They're beauty marks.
I would consider them so. I mean, I always walked off with a couple of seams up my wrist coming out of practice or a game. And it was a good feeling showing them to your friends.
Yeah. It's being a warrior.
Exactly.
You take your hit and you come right back.
Yep. It's a beauty mark. I love it.
Yeah. I don't know what the discussion is. You got the refs down there figuring something out with the coaches. I don't think it was anything illegal. No card was presented. So they're chit-chatting about something. In any case, it's been a fabulous start to the season for Plymouth. They got to be psyched. Again, it's all basically practice before the playoffs, which is okay. It's going to be a 40-degree difference by the time that rolls around since August.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll be down in Manchester. It'll be on the turf, which is something we're not used to. But we will have an opportunity, hopefully, to practice. We usually get the welcome mat up at Holderness Prep School. They're very generous. And our kids might get an opportunity to practice up there. Looks like we're ready to go again. We have a sub. It's going to be John Stark starting the game. Here we go. Intercepted right away. Coming down, John Stark with a breakaway. Got possession, gets by. Trying to intercept her here. This girl is very fast. What a good player. Sends it into the circle. Good defense right there. Avery Stone right on it, like she has been all year. Working her way to get past, but she's got double teamed and lost it. John Stark's going to have a shot now. They're outside the circle, but they're going to have an opportunity to score here. Sticks on the ground, girls. Sticks on the grounds right here. Got Olmsted. She wants to pick it up, number 24. Does a back hit. Holly's not letting her get away with it. Stark has it. It's a play on. It's in the circle now. Olivia Eastman fighting it. Getting possession. Elsa sends it out. John Stark still in control in the circle. Not going to give up a corner here. Way to go, Els. Good job, and it's a Plymouth ball. Good defensive stand there.
John Stark unable to get a corner yet.
Yeah, that's a good defensive stand by Plymouth. You're right, Zach. They have not gotten a corner. There goes Haley Patridge. Looking to play at Keene State next year. I think she can do it. Holly Mason with the speed. Getting it down there. Aubrey King, I think number 7. Trying to work it into the circle. I love how the coach is substituting freely. All these kids are contributing. They really feel part of the team.
Yeah, in high school, it's very important to really get everybody out there and get some playing time because, you know, nobody really likes sitting on the bench for the entire game or games in general. So it's good to see people out there getting rotations and the coach doing that. And it's good for Plymouth to be able to actually put out great enough players to be scoring and putting up opportunities.
Yeah, that's important. If you got the players, you got to put them out there. Coming down in the circle. Patridge takes it away, dribbles out to the far side, eluding these offensive players, looking to get it out. She hits it off her feet. It's a play on. Good swing and a miss. Nobody near her, so no penalty on that. She threw it out of bounds. That's okay. Regroup here, Plymouth. Elsa Lauriette coming up to defend. Good pass over. Holly Mason got by her. Stark is in the circle. Good stop by Stone. It's going to be a corner. Here's John Stark's first opportunity, Zach. Let's see if they take advantage. This is a wonderful opportunity for them who have been playing defense all day. Let's see if they got a good stick on them. Could put one in.
What a stop by Stone there, though. There was clearly an opportunity for John Stark to get a good shot on net if that pass was able to make it through.
Yeah, she was there. And if all worse comes to worse, you just let him have a corner. Sends it out to the right side. Best player back to the one who sends it in. She's going to send it over. Avery Stone is there. What was that call? And Avery Stone gets possession. Misses on that. Trying to dribble up. She still has control. Putting a stick on this, and she loses it. Possession goes to John Stark, and she's in the circle now. Sends one over very slow. Big kick by Ed Mark. Avery's there defending. And outside the circle, John Stark possession. It's not quite a corner, but a good opportunity for him. That's a good lift. Don't know what that call was.
You think it was for the lift?
Number 14, I think it was Olmstead. Hannah Olmstead. Tough, gritty, hard-nosed player. Gets it out to the sideline. Aubrey King working that side. Stark with, again, an opportunity in front of our net. Trying to get in the circle, work for a corner. Try to get a score. They got it through there, but Haley Patridge backing up the D. Taking it wide. Looking to get it out of the way here. Looking good. Loses it to John Stark. It's in the circle. Holly's jumping around. And it's going to be an outside ball to Stark. Stark is getting some nice opportunities here. Elsa Lauriette playing some good D. It's going to be John Stark still.
8 minutes, 30 seconds left on the time here.
And no score. Gracie out front trying to get that ball back. There goes Kelsey. Everybody's playing D right now. It's going to be a corner. Here's another opportunity. Only the second one for John Stark. See what they come up with now. Last time it was to the closest person on the end. And right back to the number 29 who sent it in. This time it's up the middle. Looking for a stick. Over wide. And Avery Stone's going to bust it up. Good job, Avery.
She's done a great job.
Fighting on that side. And it must have been a foot. Avery still has it there. Trying to keep it out of the circle. And wins possession. Going to send it out there now to Elsa. Elsa's right there for it. Good play. She's going to get by this girl. She does not get by. Good tackle. Oh, still possession. Holly has it. 7 minutes, 20 seconds. No score. Holly's going out, going to be substituted now. Got to see who's coming in.
It's a great through ball to herself there. Able to keep hold of it.
There's a good hit right there. Trying to get it in the circle, and she does. Beautiful opportunity for Plymouth. Sends it across. Big hit. Can't see who had that one and sent it in hard. A beautiful cross by, I think the cross was by Gracie. I think Gracie sent it across the middle. I don't know who punched it in. Great play, though. That's what they've been doing all year. It's good teamwork.
That net is just a little too far down there for us to see, huh?
Got a little busy in front of that goal.
Yeah.
It's like a corner kick.
Exactly.
Yesterday we had everybody down there.
Yeah, and you can't tell who it is really until they turn around and give you the number.
Well, that's a big goal with 6:30 left in the first half. Plymouth on top, 1-0. Kelsey and Liv working their magic up front. What a great pass by Olivia Eastman with a beautiful pass to her left. But again, on this grass, the ball takes a funny hop, and she could not get the shot off.
Bobcats doing a great job getting their momentum up and really feeling like they're in control of this game now. I feel like, after that goal, getting that ball back very quickly and moving up the field like they just did, getting another pass opportunity.
You're right, Zach. You know how that is. A great weight off. There's Olivia working her magic again in the middle, in the circle, another lift, working for a corner, and it doesn't go their way. They're going to lose possession. Going to be John Stark looking to generate some offense with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. And it's stolen right on top by number 12. That was Kate Ogden generating a corner. This is a great opportunity for Plymouth to put another one on the board. 5 minutes, 20 seconds. Time is running. They're up 1-0. Home field. This is where they got to keep the streak alive. Let's see what they could generate right now. Kate Ogden's going to put the ball in. You got Olivia right over there, first in line. They don't give it to her. You go to Kelsey. Kelsey goes over to Olivia. What a great pass. Keeping it alive.
Bunch of small passes in the middle there, trying to work it in closer.
Very busy down there. Must have been off a foot. They got to generate another corner, another opportunity. Must take advantage sooner or later to score off a corner. They are gifts, and you got to have a plan to put one on, a good hard hit on goal. Go to Kelsey again. She's got to be looking for Olivia. No, she doesn't go that way. She goes up the middle. What a great shot. I can't tell who did it. It's another score. Perfect timing by Plymouth. Come in bunches maybe, huh, Zach?
Yeah, of course. You turn on the faucet there. It's waterfall now. They're going to keep coming. And like I said, Plymouth has got that momentum in their hands now, and they're really feeling it.
Looking good. If John Stark put their head down after the first goal, big mistake.
Exactly.
Plymouth took advantage. I don't know who scored. Maybe I can get Kevin Joyce to help me. Absolutely no help. What a shame.
I'm over here on camera, too, trying to see who's doing it.
I know. I couldn't tell. It was busy down there. Could have been Kate Ogden, number 12. But they're really working together, these guys. You got Emma Campbell down there, number 1. Kelsey, number 5. Gracie Como, number 2. There's a hard one across the middle. Again, another great opportunity. Lives right on it. Goalie's there. Does that go in?
That's in. Oh. There might be a call.
What's the call?
I don't think it was in.
No call? Was that a goal?
Bunch of debating going on. I know the ball ended up in the back of the net there.
Another corner? Do another corner. I didn't see the corner sign.
It may have been kicked in the net.
Okay, here we go again. It's over to Liv. Liv sends it across the middle. Kelsey's there. She's going to put a hit on it. Good defense by Stark. They're battling. They have been fighting. You know what? When you're pressed with 6, 8, 9 different corners and you're holding your own, good for them. That's good defense.
Very good defense, but with as many corners as there's been, you're bound to make a mistake.
It's eventual. It's going to happen eventually. So we got 3 minutes, 10 seconds, first half. Plymouth is up 2-0. Pretty good start against John Stark. Like I said earlier, Plymouth is undefeated. John Stark 2-2. Be a monster win for them. There's a nice lift.
Plymouth does a great job showing off their speed at the midfield here. I've noticed that they get the ball up into the third and fourth quarter of the field, you know, down on John Stark's end very quickly.
Number 4 is Webster. Very tough sophomore. Dedicated to the game. Plays hard. We're in the corner. We're in the circle again. We're going to generate another quarter, and they don't get it out of here. They're working their way out. Again, Stark is playing very tough D. We're in the circle. We're looking for another corner or a goal. There's one to the goal. Back and forth, we're going to get a corner. Again, Plymouth has a fabulous opportunity. Coaches substituting freely. Very good to see. All these kids get live action. 2-0, relatively safe lead in field hockey. Like soccer, you think you're okay. Not yesterday for the Rose team. There's a good shot on goal. Trying to get it out. That's Gracie fighting. I think she had that shot. Elsa trying to keep it here. John Stark working their way out. They have possession. They're midfield. This girl is carrying. She loves to carry it, which is legal.
So 1:40 left in this first half. We're going to see if John Stark can manage to get the ball up here and see what they can do with it.
Only takes a second to score. Kelsey with a great steal. Trying to get by. Doesn't get it, but she got the call. Elsa going to send it up. Going to go wide maybe. Gracie's there to back her up. Again, Plymouth ball. Gracie's going to send it. Great shot Gracie has. That's a dribbler. Over to Kelsey. There it is in the center. Right there for Liv Eastman. And must have been some infraction on Plymouth because now it's John Stark with a minute in the half.
That was a great ball in, though, from distance. I'm surprised there wasn't a good deflection off that.
Yeah, that was a good cross. Kels is fighting, steals it again, but didn't get the call. John Stark, 45 seconds left, going to try to get one on the board. There's another steal by Kelsey. Gets by the defender, sends it across the middle. She is playing so well. Kelsey is really getting after it, setting her teammates up, playing great defense. It's going to be Plymouth ball out here. Again, 20 seconds and counting. Running time in field hockey. Elsa is going to make a nice pass over. Gracie. And it was a miscue there, so it's going to be John Stark ball. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This half is over. John Stark has got to regroup and try to figure something out. Plymouth with a great first half, 2-zip. When they review what they did on those corners, they're not going to be happy, but a great first half with two scores, so comfortable lead. John Stark is not really threatened, but I'm confident in the defense with Stone and Patridge, and of course you got Molly Edmark. Doesn't want to let anybody score.
Yeah, the Bobcats are looking real good here in the first half. You know, coming out into the second, it's definitely going to be a fun sight to see how many more they can put up onto the board.
Well, you got to put another one up there to keep them honest, and then we'll see if she can empty the bench, and maybe Stark will do the same. We're going to take a break right now. Zach Cattell and Paul Ferentz will be back in a short while. Good afternoon. We're back from halftime. Both coaches trying to figure out some strategies. Plymouth obviously had a score on a corner. And for John Stark, they want to get in the circle and see if they could generate some corners and get back on the scoreboard. They're down 2-zip. 2-zip, pretty good cushion for Plymouth when they're playing at home. They're tough. Plymouth is on the far side now. And which is good for us, Zach. We're going to see the Plymouth, if they maintain that offensive threat, right in front of us.
I was just thinking that. It'll be nice to actually see who's scoring.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. So here we go, folks. John Stark's going to be fighting. They have to get on the board. Again, they're 2-2. Plymouth undefeated. And they have maintained possession, and so far they're moving the ball. Looking pretty good. They look a little energized. You know, traditionally in soccer and everything, Zach, first 5 minutes, if you're going to score, it's going to be in the first 5 minutes for either team.
It's true fact.
Yeah, so let's see how that works out.
It's usually the first 5 minutes, I think the last 5 minutes of the first half, and vice versa with the second half.
Well, we'll see who sets the tone here. Plymouth should still maintain a very healthy offensive threat. And here they go. Kelsey, who's been terrific, right in the middle there. Gracie's going to fight to get this back. John Stark is going wide down to their end, trying to score. Gracie has it with time. Sending it. No call on. Yeah, it was a call. Thank goodness, because it was off the girl's foot for Stark. Looking to give it over to Emma. Emma's right here waiting for it. And it's going to go back to John Stark.
Close block there. She got her stick down pretty quick on that one. Sticks
have got to be on the ground. That's where you get your fingers broke, but that's what has to happen. Out of bounds again, still John Stark. Off the infield of the baseball field, Jack. I'm glad you noticed that.
You figure you'd get a truer bounce over here, but, you know.
Why can't they put a fake turf down? Like a big rug.
Yeah, you'd think. But, I mean, it looks to me like over the dirt that's over there is, you know, it's not too bad. It looks pretty
not horrible.
Yeah, looks pretty pushed down.
John Stark maintaining possession. Emma's getting back. Gracie's getting back.
It's just that lip right there, though. You notice she just took a higher swing,
yeah, that's
I think.
A pain.
She's trying to anticipate that lip of the baseball field.
Yeah, that's not fun. John Stark is asserting themselves. We're fighting to get this possession back. Gracie has it, going to send it down here to Emma, hopefully. She maintains possession, going to go to the circle. Gracie brings it in and hits a pretty good ball. Off a foot, no call. It's going to be Gracie just outside the circle. Plymouth sends it in. It was a high ball. And it's going to be John Stark. Lucky break. Gracie could have dribbled it in. She did not have to hit that, and there was nobody on it. She could have taken it herself. Defense is going to step up here, right there. A great steal right on top, inside the circle. Did we get that corner? Yes.
That was a great play for the Bobcats to stay up there, though.
I don't know if that was Kate Ogden or Gracie who generated that. You want to put the ball in a circle, generate a penalty. And you get the corner kick, now you get the corner here. Liv right there to Kelsey. Kelsey back to Liv. Liv trying to score. Good defense right there. We still have possession. Gracie has it. Going to send a back stick. That was weak. Oh, that was Elsa. Not Gracie. That was Elsa. So, again, John Stark take possession. Work their way up the field. A good hit right there. Out to their center forward. And they got a breakaway here, but Patridge comes up. Puts a stick on it. Steals it and still maintains possession. And right now it's going to be John Stark again. Both teams are a little tentative, Zach. Maybe not fully comfortable with the halftime break. They're just not.
We may see a couple tired legs out there right now. Or maybe just trying to get back into the rhythm of what the first half was like.
You're right. They haven't found their rhythm. I think you're right on that. Here's Emma Campbell. Going to be playing the Keene State next year.
This is it right here. They're about to get some momentum going up here.
Here comes Gracie. Gracie looking to get it in the circle. Still our ball. Loses it. Stepped over it and lost it. John Stark, number 13. Good player right there. Good passing right there. These guys are looking good, moving it up the field. Good steal. Somebody swooped in. Who was that? Is that Holly Mason, number 10? John Stark has it back. Trying to get in the circle.
Bobcats do a great job slowing down the offensive counterattack.
They are playing good D. They are looking good right now. This is up to Emma. Put a stick on it, Emma. Lost possession on that. Stark has it. But it's coming back this way on an infraction. Nice pass over there to M. M's going to go wide or try to come down the sideline. And loses possession. Not very good, M. I think 14 is Gabby Carnicosal, who's in there. Emma Webster has been in there. Rissa Barrett. Coach is substituting freely, which is really smart. All these kids are talented and can contribute. They're all good student athletes. Helps when you could trust your bench, you know, Zach?
100%.
That's a big plus. You take a little water break, you know you got somebody in there going to carry it for you.
Yeah, I've been on the side of both those kind of teams, you know, having players that you really don't trust coming off the bench. And my baseball teams were pretty good off the bench, though. I was very lucky in that sense.
Emma Campbell just got wiped out, but there's nobody tougher on that field than her. Number one, Emma is tough as they come.
It looked like a hard fall there, too.
Gracie's going to put one in here. Trying to maintain possession. Kelsey's looking for a positioning on this. Trying to get it over there. It's still going to be Plymouth. Maybe she'll walk it in there herself. There she's trying to do that. There it is in the circle. Something happened there. We lost possession. It's going to be John Stark going the other way. 23 minutes left in this game. Plymouth is up 2-0.
Seems
no corners so far, are there?
No corners yet.
No corners, so nobody's really threatened on offense. And John Stark, I think, came out a little more lively.
I'd have to agree with that there, Paul. That's definitely true. You know, I think they realize they're still in striking distance of this game, and I think they have an understanding that if they can get the ball up onto the other half of the field, that they get some opportunities going, they're going to get a chance to score.
I hope they're thinking that way. They haven't given up. It doesn't look like they've given up. And scores happen quickly, as we saw with Plymouth. Bang, bang. Emma has it, going to go wide. She got banged up. Again, Gracie has it, going to go with her. Miss on that big hit. Come on, Gracie.
I think we're starting to see a lot more contact in the midfield area here as well. It's starting to slow up play.
Gracie has it again. Gracie Como over wide. Too wide. Oh. Liv Eastman in the middle of the field. Kelsey on the far side. Kate Ogden, number 12, on this side. Waiting for an opportunity, but John Stark, they're looking to score here, and they're up there in that end. Playing it smart, trying to keep possession.
I think the Bobcats just have to do a better job getting that ball to the outside, clearing right here, you know.
It's like every sport. You go wide. Send it across the middle. See what happens.
Exactly what I was thinking.
That was a great steal by Gracie Como. Give it down to Emma, but went out of bounds. Gracie's going to be subbed now. She's running out. Let's see who comes in. Good interception right there. Good steal. Down in the corner for Emma. She's fighting it. Trying to get possession and loses it. Kate Ogden gave her a good pass. That was a kick, not called. Emma Campbell fighting for it. She has it there. Looking to get something into the circle. Oh, that's Elsa Laureate. Miss hit, but it got close. Emma's fighting to keep it here on defense.
Great clear out.
I think number 13, Gwen Merrifield, is in, just a sophomore. Big, strong kid. Knows the game well, very smart, student athlete. I love how the coach is subbing him in and out. There's a good stick. Rewarded by a possession.
See if they can get some Bobcats up here, maybe get something flowing.
That was Liv Eastman on the steal. It's good when your forwards are playing good defense. That helps.
100%. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
noticed up here around the net, you know, we
Everybody.
had that one steal up in front of the net that
Yep.
almost ended in a goal. Keep doing that this half, we shouldn't have a problem.
It is? Yeah. Gwen Merrifield battling on the sideline. Got a stick on that. Battling for possession right there. And it's going to be John Stark. Emma coming back to help. It's good steal. Good step up by Gracie. Good pass right there. Get it over to the middle to Liv.
What a play.
Liv Eastman, very tough. In the circle right there. What a setup. It's going to be an easy punch in by Emma Campbell. Beautiful pass. Fabulous by Kelsey. Liv to Kelsey. Kelsey over to Emma. Emma shows up in the corner. Fantastic goal right there at the right time. 18 minutes, 54 seconds left. Plymouth leads 3-0. Good teamwork. They're looking for each other. People in the right place at the right time. The coach has got to be thrilled.
That's exactly what the Bobcats wanted to happen at this point in time. You know, they had a great string of events happen there, a couple big plays, through balls, and then you had Plymouth players crashing the net in order to finish. Great way to score.
They're not scoring on corners right now, Zach, so if you're not going to take advantage of those opportunities,
got to do it somewhere else.
You got to do it otherwise. That was epic. That was a beautiful breakdown, and they looked for each other. Liv Eastman very tough on it with the ball on her stick, moved it forward. Here we go again. Plymouth looking to bring it down. Haley Patridge feeding the forwards. Aubrey King. Oh, we're blowing a whistle for some reason. Oh, they want him out wide. So we got a redo. Be Haley Patridge. Looking to play at Keene State next year. I think she could do it. Trying to get this ball in bounds and set up an offense. Down to Aubrey King. Stark intercepts, but we get it back. Stark on the move now, trying to make it happen. Going the opposite side of the field. Going wide.
Great block there.
Gabby Carner-Colson, number 21. Play some good defense right there. Gwen Merrifield trying to get a stick on it, but Gracie, who's been there all day, just tough on the D. Nice attempted steal by Gwen, but it was a Stark ball. Big swing and a miss. Getting down close into the circle, but we reject it. Taking it wide. Can't see who that is.
Looks like it's number 4.
Was that Emma Watson? Emma Webster. Emma Webster. Beautiful play by Emma. I didn't get that call.
Bobcat sticks are everywhere.
Kelsey Johnston with a great steal. She has a fabulous eye for the ball. Great steal. Here's another one.
Just missed that shot in the back post. There was number 7. Great through ball as well. Honestly, it looked like that first Bobcats player was going to try to take a shot, but instead.
Rissa Barrett had that ball in front of her. My goodness. She wishes she had that back. The fact that they are generating those opportunities is what's important, Zach.
It's making you feel very confident about this Bobcats team right now.
So we got a corner out of the deal. Aubrey King's going to take the ball out. Marissa Barrett, number 11. Kelsey. Gwen Merrifield out there. Holly Mason. Tried over the Kels. Kelsey, send it. Send it. Send it. We're trying. We're in front. The goalie's making a stand. And they got the call. It's going to be John Stark ball. They're lucky they escaped that opportunity.
Very lucky. It looked like it was about to be another goal for the Bobcats.
15 minutes and 50 seconds. 3-0 Plymouth. And they're threatening again in the circle. Kelsey's right there. Fed Aubrey King, but just off the end of her stick. Out of bounds. John Stark's going to go up the field again if they can.
About 15 and a half minutes left in this second half. Bobcats up 3.
Tick, tick, tick. They just played the other day and beat Merrimack by 3-0. They've been playing a really Good game offensively.
Very sound on both ends of the field, I feel like.
Well, when you're generating 3 and 4 goals a game, you do have good defense, and your goalie's not getting much of a workout because they're not coming down there. You're on the other end scoring. Just pretty good. So Gwen Merrifield has it. We're going to be outside the circle. Could be Plymouth ball. Holly Mason's going to take it. Looking to get another score here. Good pass over there to, looks like Emma Webster. Nice steal by Holly. She's forcing it, and she draws a terrific corner. Did a little nutmeg between the girl's legs. Hit off her ankle, so that's a corner when you're in the circle.
I think she was really trying to get that in soccer, you know, trying to get that advantage there.
They do that on purpose.
Yeah.
The good players.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
Well, it's hard to defend it. It's going between your legs.
That ball that size, definitely, you know, there's no chance of really stopping it after that. It's either you're tearing the player down or something else bad's happening.
Aubrey King going to send it out to Marissa Barrick right there. She has it. She's outside the circle. Over to Holly. Over to Marissa again. Looking for a score here. Fighting right there in the middle. Lost it. Aubrey King was right there fighting it out. John Stark dodged another bullet. Here's another good steal. It's back in the circle. Plymouth is crowding him.
Great pass to the inside.
Emily Byers in. Emily Breyer, she's terrific, number 6. Dedicated player, terrific student athlete. Glad she's playing right now. Again, Plymouth with a John Stark infraction is going to have an opportunity right here. Generate another offensive play. Puts it right in there. Oh, missed that call. It's going to be John Stark. So we got a lot of youngsters in. We got a lot of underclassmen in, which is really good. They're getting a great opportunity to figure things out. Playing with a couple of veterans. It's always good when you're on a winning team, Zach. You learn how to win the game.
That's exactly a good point there. You know, it's tough for people to come in, especially the youngsters, not really understanding the game so much at this level. So
right.
Kind of seeing how it should be played is excellent for years to come. And I know with the football program, that's what they've been doing, and that's why the Bobcats have been so successful.
Exactly. That's very true. This coach is very good at this. She knows what she's doing. Last year, she must have played about a half a dozen freshmen, which has been unheard of at Plymouth Regional High School for many years. But you know what she did? She brought the players up who wanted it and who were getting after it.
Yep.
And it pays off.
It really does, though. I mean, the players that show the heart and that want to be out there the most are going to be the players that leave it all out there for you, you know, and bleed for the team.
And you give them that experience to play against a senior from an opposite team.
Exactly.
And you're only going to get better. So we get another substitution here. Kelsey's out, giving somebody another opportunity. Gracie's still in there. They can't stop her. She's been stealing them left and right. Taking control now. Plenty of time on this. She's going to go herself right into the circle. Sends it across the middle. There's this. Oh, my God!
Unbelievable shot right there. I was ready to zoom into the back of the net. That was
Kate
so
Ogden.
close to the right or left post.
Kate
there.
Ogden was looking at that. She would love to have that one back.
I think
beautiful play and a pass by Gracie.
Her eyes got a little too big for that shot.
But again, they're set up for that success. They know where they're supposed to be.
And that just comes with the winning type of program that, you know, Plymouth is able to capture here.
You know what? For this early in the season, they're pretty much in gear. They're pretty much on the same page and looking for each other. And with all this substituting, those kids are going to all know what to do. Really fantastic.
It also helps to, you know, when you get everybody else out there and involved, it shies away from cliques and, you know, kind of getting those smaller groups that can sometimes deter a team from doing as well as they can. But it's definitely good that they're all out there getting orientated well together and finishing the job.
Yeah, I think this team's pretty tight. And you raise a good point because it sometimes teams do get divided. You're right.
It's usually the kids that are talking amongst each other on the bench and the ones that are out in the field talking amongst each other. But when you have them all intertwined,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one strong team.
You know what cures that, though, Zach? What do you think, Zach? What cures that most?
Oh, you know what? I'd have to say a lot of patience and communication.
And winning.
And winning.
My Ned. Are you kidding? That solves all
getting
problems.
the W on the board.
Everybody's happy. No, they're working it out. They're doing something special here. Avery Stone's back in. Great defense. Here's Emily here, number 6. Looking for an opportunity. Gracie's fighting it. It's her ball. She could walk this in if she wants. She's going to try and get by her and send it across. Another miss hit. Gives John Stark the ball back. Elsa's going to get it right back anyway.
Way to get there.
Elsa's coming down the sideline. She's getting to the circle. She's going to send it across right here. Great play between the legs, a little nutmeg. There's a good one right there. She's going to send it over. Ay. Kate Ogden again.
It's a little bit too far in front of the net.
Just a couple feet wide. She's made that. She scored before. She has quite a few goals this year. She's got an eye for the ball. And just missed it. She might have been one of the ones who scored earlier because we couldn't see it.
I think you're right.
Gracie again. Fighting it. It's her ball. She's been tough all day. Really good player. Trying to get into Emily Breyer. Didn't get there. Out of bounds. Didn't call it. Here comes Sam Ash. Good defense. Gracie with another whiff. Come on, Gracie. Eight minutes and 20 seconds. 8 minutes and 20 seconds. 3-zip Plymouth. To the circle again. It's right there. Ay.
Looked like number 6 was just not ready enough for that
Emily.
Emily was on that one.
Emily Breyer saw it. It just, she wishes again he had that back. It's just an instant. Good playing time, though. She's got quite a few players in this game. And John Stark wasn't they're not a cupcake. They didn't lay down. They're fighting. And we're just taking it to them, which is good to see. John Stark's going to try and, have they generated one corner?
John Stark, this half, I don't believe has generated a corner. No, they haven't.
I don't think so.
That's been crucial,
I don't think so.
In terms of their defeat.
Here comes Haley Patridge, a big hit. Ay, that was a beautiful shot by Haley right to Liv Eastman. You know what? Next year she's just going to tap that one in because that was a beautiful play.
It's an absolute rocket.
Haley Patridge shot it outside the circle, which wouldn't count. But if an offensive player inside the circle, which was Olivia Eastman right there, put a stick on it, redirected, that's a goal. She'll do it right next year. She'll do that right next year. 7:21, 7 minutes, 21 seconds left. We have a timeout. Plymouth is up 3-zip in a pretty hard-fought contest by John Stark, but they just couldn't generate an offense. Gracie Como's been a beast on defense, and the whole defense. Haley Patridge stepping up. I don't think there's been a shot on goal for Molly to deflect.
No, there has not, actually. And it's been tough, when John Stark is giving up so many corners and so many infractions. It plays a lot, in possession time. So when the Bobcats are over the ball as much as they are,
exactly,
we're going to find a score like we do now have here, 3-0.
Excellent point. And Molly's going to say she got another shutout, starting to think she's really good when there's been no shots on goal.
We're trying to get recruited, too.
I told her,
what you want to see.
I told her today, stay humble, girl.
Yep.
Stay humble.
It's what they want to see, They want good student athletes coming to their program and showing out. When they're humble and they can show out, it's unbelievable. You become an all-star for that program.
That's the right attitude. Molly has a terrific attitude. She's very proud, plays really hard, puts her heart on the line every time. She's got a fantastic group in front of her. It's a good year for her to be goalie. So it's 7 minutes, 21 seconds. It's going to be John Stark ball, I believe. They're going to try and get it out of their zone, which they've struggled with all day. Elsa's right there, Elsa Laureate. Gracie, of course, who's been a stopper all game. This Sam Cash. Smash, I call her. Very tough. John Stark has a chance. They're going to send it down there. No go. We have just been a wall up there.
One thing I've noticed with the Bobcats is they do a really good job pairing up players. You know, so in case one of them makes a poor hit or it's deflected off someone else, it's right back to them.
Somebody right behind him.
Exactly. And I've noticed John Stark is a little bit more spread out, trying to get some passes going, and it just seems like Plymouth has got the better strategy today.
No, they cover for each other. It's good you notice that. They do cover for each other. That's the name of the game. Here's Emma. Take it down wide, Em. She's taking it down wide. Putting it back in. Thought it was going out of bounds. Kelsey has it. Trying to get in the circle. She fights for it. John Stark gains possession. Kate Ogden up front with Kelsey. Kelsey in the circle to Kate. Right there to Liv. What happened?
Quick whistle, I think, right before Liv was able to touch it.
Oh, my goodness. I think it was off Kate's leg or something. That was a beautiful goal.
Very unfortunate. I think that last shot would have ended up, you know, passing the keeper there.
That is beautiful teamwork. Kelsey, Kate, and Liv, they are tough. Again, we're trying to keep it here. Liv Eastman fighting hard when she works herself into a corner. Plymouth with another scoring opportunity. We have 5 minutes and 40 seconds left and counting, and they're going to go to work now. And you know what? They got to learn to score off these corners.
Yeah, it's crucial for you know, postseason.
Absolutely, you got to be a threat on these. You got to get it one good shot off. Liv's going to take it out. It's probably going to go right back there. She's a scoring machine. Very good stick. Goes out to the middle. Maybe Elsie's just going to send it. She missed it. Hops over a stick. Good backup. Still in the circle. John Stark fighting to get it out, and they got it out. That I don't like. I do not like when they can't get a chance to put a shot on goal.
Maybe just have to be a little bit more quick in terms of taking that shot. You know, even just putting some power on it, maybe having it jump around a little bit.
Well, you put a shot on goal, you get the rebound and score. That's how it is in ice hockey and so many.
Wayne Gretzky.
So many.
You know, you're going to miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Emma Webster was there. Didn't work out. But they call a corner on that? No. John Stark. This girl loves to lift the ball. I love that, which is good. She got a good stick trying to send it in, and she earned herself a corner. This could be this is her first corner of the half, I think, Zach.
I think you're correct. I want to know, though, I've never actually picked up a field hockey stick. How hard can it be to pick that ball up?
You're allowed. It's just it's kind of a higher skill level.
Yeah.
But teams will do that, and they'll run down the sideline with it, but typically it's on the, you know, they may bounce it like they do the golf club with the golf ball.
Yep.
Well, Stark, this is a busted play. They're still in the circle trying to generate, but the defense is there. Sam Ash is not going to let that go through. She stops another, sends it up out of there, and she's going to get it back herself. Look at this kid. Fabulous. Another stick on it. John Stark trying to generate again some offense. We have been playing very tough on these guys. John Stark ball, but it comes back out.
Just seems like there's always a Bobcats player on defense moving around for that ball, you know, setting up, whether it's for defensive position or going to the ball. Someone is moving.
Looks like we have an extra play out there sometimes. We're really covering some ground. Look at Gracie again all day with space. Great pass to M. Take it in, M, in the circle. Send it. You got to send this one. Em's got to learn. She's got to learn to finish. That's all right. She's going to be mad at herself, but she got to learn to finish on that. Very, very tough player. Very tough kid. Really plays hard. Tough on herself. Again, great. Again, Campbell over there to Kels. What's that call? Yeah, it's going to be Plymouth ball, but it's going to be outside the circle. Kate Ogden may get another opportunity here to score. Number 12, throwing it out. Holly Mason. Holly Mason going to try and bring this in. Sends it over there to Gracie. Gracie with a nice hit. Kelsey over the... I missed that call too. I didn't even hear the whistle. We're down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds, people. Score is 3-0. John Stark did have one opportunity to score, and we busted that up with some really good defense. Emma Campbell still fighting, has possession. She's going to go in the circle. Gracie's going to bring it in now. What do you got, Gracie? Put it in the circle, girl. That's away. Nice kick, no call. Oh, she did get it. Gracie kicked it by accident, so it's going to be John Stark ball. We're 1 minute and 45 seconds.
I think at this point in the game, it's pretty safe to say that the Bobcats are coming away with this W, and hard fought, very well deserved, I'd say.
They were a force today, though. They were a wave, and John Stark did not have an answer. They had all they could do to keep them out of their own circle. The coach does have to work on those corners.
Yeah, I think if they get together, and I'm not sure how much time they've spent on those corners in practice, but if they get some strategy together, maybe I think they can score a lot more. Especially, like you said, getting that shot off earlier, that's going to make a huge difference.
I like one pass, one hit, play the rebound.
Yep. Get people crashing the net.
Don't make it complicated. If you want to see something outstanding, you go to YouTube and Google.
Yep.
Field hockey corner scores by men.
I've seen some of the European play.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's unbelievable.
Netherlands, that's what I'm talking about.
No,
here it is right here, a chance to score. The goalie comes out. Good kick away on Ogden.
Still in there.
Good job, Keep. But we got a corner. Good job, Keeper.
35 seconds, though.
That was good defense and counting. 30 seconds. You know what? They don't even have to take this. They might as well practice because they have to learn how to do it eventually. They could be down one at this point in any game and need this. Another corner. The game cannot end on a corner, people. They could do 5 corners in a row with that clock out. So they have to end the game with John Stark getting the ball out of the circle. Put it in the circle. What a hit! Great hit.
Strike.
Great defense right there. Emma's a little disappointed. I think she wanted to score on that. That's a great win by the Plymouth Bobcats. You're going to go down, Craig, and congratulate the goalie who did nothing today.
Hey,
no
give her
action.
A hug.
Give her a hug
clean
anyway.
sheet right there.
And John Stark, it was a hard-fought game. They were a good test. But Plymouth came out on top like they have all season, 3-0. A great win. Zach, what a pleasure working with you.
It's been great working with you as well, Paul. Thank you for having me. So the next broadcast, the Plymouth Bobcats volleyball team returns home to face off against the Sohegan Sabres this Saturday morning at 10 a.m., September 15th on Pemmy Baker TV. Please be there to check it out. And as for this game, the Plymouth Bobcats take them down 3-0. And this is Zach Cattell and Paul
Ferentz
signing off. Thank you very much.